From Joe Walsh Stadium on the campus of North Andover High School, we're coming your way with another episode of Friday Night Football. Coming to you on CAMED, the educational service of North Andover CAM. Tonight it's the 2021 home opener for the North Andover Scarlet Knights. They host the Panthers of Beverly High School.
Hello and welcome to another season of Friday Night Football. Alongside Ray Ahern, I'm Aaron Goodless. Scarlet Knights season kicked off last week as they had their first regular season meeting against a postseason rival they're familiar with, the Warriors of Lincoln Sudbury. The Knights got off to a tough start, but they found their way into the end zone on a couple occasions. The Warriors did much more often. Let's look back at the highlights from last Friday night.
2nd and 11.
Looks like he's going to be passing to the right, and he's just slinging it. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a pass. Oh.
No one's going to catch him,
No one's going to get him. Oh.
Long touchdown. What a timing route that was.
Oh, no one's hurt. Oh, no.
Pass from Jack O'Connell to number 3, A.J. Lawrence.
5 receiver set, empty backfield. They throw back. It's a wide receiver screen, and he's got a lot of blocking.
Oh, nice block. Touchdown.
He punches it in for a touchdown. Yeah. That was a well set up play.
That was really well done.
3 or 4 blockers out in front. And Ankowitz scores on the
14,
touchdown pass from
Nick Ankowitz.
O'Connell.
Touchdown, North Andover.
Did he get that?
Did he get in? I guess
Nice
he got in. That makes
play.
it 28-14.
That was zipped. He wasn't open.
Yeah, that was a bullet into coverage.
Okay, two-score game.
Catch by number 31, Zach.
And there you have it. Nice drive by North Andover.
Good.
Oh, he's faking he's going deep, and
he's got him.
His man. It is caught by Ankowitz for a touchdown.
Nice play.
Tell you what, he made a nice catch in traffic there for the touchdown. He was covered tightly, but
he was.
Just made he went high point on the ball.
Yeah.
Good catch radius on Ankowitz. 6'4"
Jack
monster
O'Connell
out there.
The quarterback
14.
put some air under that and let his
He did
receiver
actually.
make the play.
Finally, he put some air.
Special thanks going out to Sudbury TV for that footage. Jackson O'Connell led the North Andover effort with some key passing plays, including a touchdown strike to A.J. Lawrence and 2 touchdown passes to Nick Ankowitz. Though it was a disappointing start for the Knights, it gave us our first look at the new Scarlet Knights quarterback. Our Sam Murray had a chance to speak with O'Connell the other day. Here's what he had to say.
How excited are you to start a brand new season, especially now that, with last year being a short, kind of COVID season and the regulations that followed? What's it like just to be back out here on the field?
I'm very excited. Senior year, so last year with my childhood friends. We're excited to have the fans back. We got a home game against Beverly this Friday. It's supposed to be packed, so very excited. Yeah, it's great.
Now, I saw you posted a bunch of stuff this offseason on social media, the workouts, a bunch of camps that you went to, kind of et cetera. On such a short turnaround with last season ending basically 4 months ago. Just talk about the work that you personally put in this offseason and how you think that will translate to this upcoming season.
Well, yeah, me and everyone else here, we all came to the lifts, 7-on-7s. A couple of guys did prospect camps for colleges, guys that want to play college football. And the short turnaround, I think, was good. I mean, we're all still locked in, just ready to go.
Now on to this season. First game against Lincoln Sudbury was last Friday. I mean, you had quite the quarterback debut, throwing for 3 touchdowns and over 300 yards. Just talk about that performance, especially with it being your first time behind a center in game.
Well, it starts with the guys up front. They gave me a lot of time to, let the play develop. And I got a lot of skilled guys, Lawrence, Ankowitz, Regan, DeAndre King. They make me look a lot better. And, I trust all these guys. So it's not that difficult. I was ready.
And you're no stranger to varsity experience as you played cornerback last season, but this is your first time really getting some good reps on offense. Just talk about that transition from playing defense and now offense, and basically just what it's like to be out there on the offense.
Well, I wanted to be on the field regardless last year, and if it wasn't going to be quarterback, that was fine with me. And back in my mind all last season, I knew that I would be back playing quarterback this year, so I just stayed focused, kept working on my craft in the offseason like we talked about, and that's pretty much it. Been waiting for this opportunity, so I'm just glad it's here.
And you are captain on this team this year, and you share that title with 5 other guys, and you mentioned some of their names earlier. Just talk about what they bring to the table. Are they dogs in your eyes? Are they like real, true competitors like yourself?
Yeah, all of them are dogs. All of them are competitive, great leaders. Getting the younger guys into the program. Set the tone. Just great leaders, great athletes, on the field and off the field. Just good people. I love my senior captains. They're great.
Now, lastly, new season underway officially. Wasn't the result you wanted last Friday, but you got a brand new clean slate coming up this week against Beverly. And in general, what are your expectations this year for you and all your teammates back there?
Obviously it's to win every game, win out, to be honest. Try to make a run in the playoffs. I just want it to be like a memorable last season for us seniors, and just get the program back on top, really.
So the Knights go into tonight's game at 0-1, looking for their first win against a team that got their first win last week. The Panthers blanked the Haverhill Hillies 33-0. Beverly's number 5, Andre Sullivan, scored 4 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air, and 1 on special teams. Teammate Gabe Copeland added a running touchdown to fill out the Beverly score sheet tonight. He's a player to keep an eye on. While we're talking about the town of Beverly, we'd like to say hello to those in Beverly watching us tonight on BevCam, who are also carrying our telecast tonight. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we get underway with tonight's game, let's look around the league to see what else is going on this weekend. A lot of the non-conference action is on tap this evening. Chelmsford is playing Lexington as we speak. Andover travels to Acton Boxborough. Billerica hosts Westford Academy. Dracut entertains Penticott Regional. Danvers goes up down the hill to Haverhill Hill. Methuen plays host to Marshfield. Tewksbury and Lowell tangle tonight as well. Lawrence will take on Somerset. Berkeley Regional and Central Catholic heads south for a game against St. John's Prep. Get ready for the Knights in action. Hoping a little home cooking will do just what the doctor ordered. It's North Andover versus Beverly right here on Friday Night Football.
The captains are heading onto the field as 6 co-captains.
Please direct your attention to the center of the field for tonight's coin toss.
The team captains for Beverly are 4: Jordan Irvine, Pierre Heim, Rob Lyons, and Grant Easton. Pierre Heim is the quarterback, and Jordan Irving is a running back. The head coach is a new head coach, Jeff Hutton. The assistant coaches are John McMillan, Nick Moraes, Kashawn Little, Nate Very, and Dan Ritchie. Beverly always feels a good competitive team. As you know, they beat Haverhill last week easily. And this should be a really interesting game. They run the kind of offense the Dybzinskis have been running for years here in Massachusetts. So we should understand what we're trying to do.
The opening kickoff. To receive.
Ray, we had a game here tonight. Contrast in styles, right? North Andover, spread offense, 4-receiver, 5-receiver set. They're going to pass the ball all over the field. They want to spread the defense out. And for Beverly, they want to run the football, pound the football. It looked like in warm-ups, Beverly looked like they weren't too much of a passing team. So I wonder what we're going to see. What do you expect from North Andover first?
Well, as to Beverly, I think they're going to try and control the clock by controlling the ball to try to keep this North Andover explosive offense off of the field. Ankewitz returns. He's wide receiver.
Looks like Beverly's got the ball to start this game here. So they're going to have a chance to get a long, lengthy possession here early, Ray. Keep Jack O'Connell in that high-powered offense for North Andover off the field. So, like you said, keep an eye out for number 9, Gabe Copeland, and Andre Sullivan. What kind of offense do we see from them as far as a running attack? Are we looking wishbone offense, I formation? We have any idea?
They use a wing tee.
Okay.
You could call it a diamond backfield, and a lot of pitches. What you'd call today a jet sweep, and depends on a pulling guard. They like to run to the right, and they like to pull the right guard.
Right.
The tackle blocks down, and the guard pulls and covers all outside tacklers.
Well, here we go. Home opener. And we're off. As it's a return here out to the 27, 28-yard line. And taken down. Good swarm and tackle by the Scarlet Knights.
Good gang tackling, good pursuit. That's what we need. Number 71 is ready. He's got the kicking tee. He kicked off. He plays tackle.
So North Andover had a tough time last week, especially stopping the run. So that's going to be the number one priority tonight for the Scarlet Knights. Stopping the run. They play a 4-2-5 defense. So they're going to have to be close to the line of scrimmage.
North Andover has a lot of young defensive linemen. They have a lot of promise, but they're young.
And taken in the backfield. This is the quarterback, number 12, Pierce Heim. You're going to see a lot of pre-snap motion from either wing, both running backs. So it's important for the linebackers, Ray, to keep an eye on where that ball's being handed off.
Or pitched.
Right. Exactly.
And that was great penetration and pursuit on that first play, so this looks encouraging. Beverly coach is probably looking to change his line blocking already. So we got three wide here.
Shotgun here, pass a screen over to the left side of number 23, or excuse me, that was number 33, Kevin Hubbard, the intended receiver. But the Scarlet Knights sniffed that one out. 3rd and 10. This is where you want to have Beverly right now. All game long, 3rd and long.
The quarterback seemed to be flustered on that pass. His feet were still moving when he released the ball.
Well, he's going to have to pick up the tempo here. 3rd down, they go with their triple option. It's going to be a handoff to number 5. He's going to cut it up. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down. Panthers are going to punt. Good start for the Knights. And back, they go with 2 punt returners. Number 3, A.J. Lawrence had a touchdown. He's the most prolific wide receiver on this team. And number 11 back there, Brandon Regan. Here comes the punt off the side of the foot. Will go middle. And they're going to let it bounce. It was a good decision because the punt didn't have too much hang time on there. So decent field position for the Scarlet Knights at the 28-yard line. And we're going to see the high-flying shotgun offense of the Scarlet Knights with Jack O'Connell. What are you expecting from him tonight, Ray?
Lots of great passing. Quick release. Well, Beverly got a break with the roll on that ball because
they did. Yep.
North Andover will need at least one more pass.
They go trips to the left here. O'Connell back to pass. Here comes the bubble screen. Here's A.J. Lawrence. He reverses field, upfield to the 31-yard line. So you're going to see a lot of that tonight, Ray. Bubble screens. And watch out for their fake bubble screen. They got a touchdown on it in their last game. So what they'll do is they'll fake the bubble screen to A.J. Lawrence, and then they'll send the outside receiver downfield.
Hit Ankowitz long.
Right.
At 6'4", he's obviously hard to defend. There aren't many 6'4" defensive backs.
Right. Well, Beverly has pitched a shutout so far this season on defense, and looks like we got an early timeout. Either having trouble getting the play in. Wonder what coach is talking to them early, maybe shaking off the nerves. How to take an early timeout. Obviously, you don't want to take your timeouts, but in the first half, you can be more liberal with them. In the second half, you definitely don't want to make those kind of errors. That's a sign of a poorly coached team when you have to do that, something like that. But here, early, they came out with a bubble screen. They're going to stay in their 4 wide receiver, 5 receiver sets. And they're on the left hash mark here. They got dual running backs set here.
Wide receivers split wide. There's the handoff inside.
Yep.
Off tackle. Good game.
Number 5 on the on the carry. That's Jack Ferrulo.
Jack Ferrulo on the carry for the Knights.
So it's going to be 3rd and short. They can really pass or run here. I mean, if you have a spread offense, you spread the defense out, and then you can run up the middle. It looks like they're going tight package here, so receivers bunched up inside. And they're going to jet sweep. Here's A.J. Lawrence. He's going to have it close to the first down. Looks like he's got enough. Pretty play there for the Scarlet Knights.
That play was made by where he gave the runner the ball. He let him out beyond the tackle.
And remember, since he's pitching it forward, that's not rushing yards, that's a passing attempt. So O'Connell,
Darn right.
perfect right now, early. Hey, any way you can get the completions. Now they're going to go 5 wide. I love how dynamic they are. They're going to motion and pass to the left side here. Number 2 takes a big hit, but he's over past half field.
Looks like another first down.
Yeah, it's Jack Barullo again. Excuse me, that's number 2, DeAndre King, the basketball player. Varsity. With a nice play inside. He allowed his receivers to block for him and cut upfield for a nice gain. North Andover in rhythm here early. Back to the 5 wide spread. I'm not sure Beverly knows what they're doing with their 3-3-5 defense. And Jack O'Connell sees it up the middle. And it's going to get forward progress for a 12-yard gain and a first down, Scarlet Knights.
Beautiful. He saw the opportunity, and he just ran straight up the middle.
Well, I mentioned there, Beverly's coming out with a 3-3-5 defense. So if you're going to play that kind of defense and you spread to a 5-wide formation, you're going to have very little inside help if you're on defense. And that was like a Daniel Jones from Thursday Night Football, just taking it up the middle and scoring.
Indeed.
Hopefully.
Well, you're right. That free run up the middle should be available.
Here they go. Looks like a handoff inside to Ferrullo. He's getting some big chunks here for a 7-yard gain. So good blocking here early. Beverly's kind of helping North Andover out with this 3-3-5 defense. All you got to do is block 3 defensive linemen.
Yes.
So what do you think Beverly should be doing here to counteract this run game?
Well, I hope they stay with what they're doing.
Right. Well, if I'm Beverly, I start maybe bring an inside linebacker in a little bit closer to the ball.
You could, but it depends on if he's going to have a tackle blocking him.
Yeah. Well,
you might bring him inside rather than the end, as you said.
Yes. And they're going to go inside, handoff. He cuts it back outside. And that's going to be Ferrullo again. It's going to be close to a first down. 3rd and short. So again, North Andover, favorable 3rd down situation. You can go back to the 5 wide spread and see if the quarterback draws there or a bubble screen. But in this situation here, you want to pick up the first down. This is really 2-down territory for high school football. So, you know, the playbook's wide open, I think.
Well, let's see what Dubzinski has in mind.
They're going to go trips right. King.
This will tell you what he thinks about his game plan.
Here's pistol offense. And they're going to QB read, and it's going to be close to a first down. They may have to go QB sneak. I know they don't go under center here, but they may have to do it on this possession. 4th and short.
Yeah, they gained almost nothing on that play. Running back had it, tackle blocking, but Beverly had tacklers out there.
So they're in shotgun and pistol all the time, so they don't really take it under center. We don't know if they can. Looks like they're going to go shotgun, trips to the right. So watch for a QB read or a bubble screen here. I think both are open. And they're going to go speed option to the right. O'Connell will take it. Takes a big hit to the 24-yard line, and that's a Scarlet Knights first down.
Good call by O'Connell.
With the keeper, for sure, yeah.
Yes.
It's a good play. Just keep it, hey. And
yeah.
A lot more bad can happen when you pitch the ball off like that, especially when O'Connell's not really a mobile option quarterback.
He saw the opening, though, so he was free to take it.
Right.
They caught him faster than he thought.
Yep.
But we had enough.
So 5 wide here.
Yep.
O'Connell.
Really spread.
They're going to go motion with A.J. Lawrence. They go back to the bubble screen inside. And a good 5-yard gain. They got to be careful on that because if the cornerback or safety decides to read that play, they can jump right in and steal that ball and take it to the house. So O'Connell's going to have to make sure to not be Mr. Robot and actually, read the play when it's there. But he is on fire right now. The ball hasn't hit the ground yet, knock on wood. And we got 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you're hoping one of the receivers screens the defender on that bubble.
Here's motion again. Ferrulo, they go fake, and
way.
O'Connell's going to cut it inside. He's taken down short of a first down.
That's
and O'Connell.
I thought he was freer than that. They tackled him right away.
O'Connell's not a very fast guy, but if he's going to take the yards, he'll take the yards. I'm not sure they want him getting thrown down like that.
I agree with you.
3rd and 2. Now, North Andover has done what we thought Beverly was going to do, and they've chewed up the entire first quarter here on this drive. So 3rd and short again.
Good point. So we really need this. To not score here would be a downer.
3rd and 2. O'Connell flicks it out to
wide
Lawrence.
Open.
He's got a couple of blockers, goes to the outside and in! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
There you go. Caught the
O'Connell
defense.
to Lawrence. You're going to see that all year long. A.J. Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown of the season. O'Connell's 4th passing touchdown of the year. And the Scarlet Knights look like they're going to kick the extra point. Interestingly enough, last game, their first game of the year, against Lincoln Sudbury, they went for it for the 2-point conversion 3 times on their 3 touchdowns. I'm not sure if they had a kicking issue or what, but they're going to give it a go here.
Yes.
Number 38 down the middle, Camden Bethel.
He looked comfortable on that.
Beautiful kick. He could have kicked a legitimate field goal, so I'd feel awesome if I'm Coach Dubzinski.
Yeah.
And the first touchdown given up of the year for the Beverly Panthers.
I saw him kick a few practice kicks for field goals or points before the game, and he looked very good. So here's a freshman kicker that could take care of that position for 4 years. So.
That's dynamite. Good point. Good point, Ray. So it looks like he's there. He's does their kickoff duties as well. So he kicked it around the 20-yard line last time, and Beverly wasn't able to field it. So there's a little pockets of in their kick return. .2:20 to go in the first quarter. Scarlet Knights up 7-0. And this is more of a pop-up kick. So going to be returned at the 25 and taken down close to the 30-yard line. So the Beverly Panthers want to run their triple option offense. It seems to me just get the ball to their 2 scorers, Copeland and Sullivan. What do you see here, Ray? They're going to go inside to number 5.
That's Sullivan.
There he is. They're going to have to feed him the ball. Just keep running that play over and over and over until the Knights can stop it.
He had a lane against Haverhill, and they closed that lane.
Here, ball's out. Scarlet Knights say they have it. They have it. There you go. And that's the problem with running the triple option these days. You have a lot of ball handling in the backfield, and those kind of things can happen. Just similar to like a tip pass at the line of scrimmage for O'Connell, something like that. But big turnover for the Panthers, and now the Knights in great position here. They got to penalize him.
His Ankowitz on this side.
So it looks like man-to-man coverage here.
From the 30.
Pass it out to Ankowitz, and he's got it to the 21-yard line.
Close to a first down.
We got second and short. They've been living in second short this entire first quarter. It's exactly what Coach Dubzinski wants.
He had him come back on that. And he's going wide on this side this time. And the defender is 10 yards off. In fact, he's got single coverage.
Yep. O'Connell might be looking his way. No, he's looking to the left side. He's got a corner route.
Oh, he's
and
tripped.
The wide receiver tripped. Looked like incidental contact. Not going to get a penalty right there. They took a shot on second and short. I like the call.
Yes.
You know, Beverly's thinking they're going to, run it on second and short. Why not take a shot? So good play calling here early for the Scarlet Knights. And he's got a plethora of wide receivers he can go to. Double running back set.
New running back in here in the slot.
Number 25 in motion, left to right. They hand it off to Ferrulo, cuts it up and gets the first down.
That's important.
Knights feeling it here.
So we're in the red zone with 4 downs to score.
I think they're just going to be happy with taking the 7-0 lead and going to the second quarter.
It looks like it.
They're going to switch ends. There's no weather here tonight. Perfect night for Friday night football. At the end of the first quarter, the Scarlet Knights lead 7-0 over the Beverly Panthers. Stay with us. O'Connell and the Knights are looking for more. Scarlet Knights hand it off, or it's a jet sweep. Got to about the 16-yard line. That's A.J. Lawrence. And once again, that is a passing play and not a run play, Ray. O'Connell's on fire. He hasn't had an incompletion yet. He's running the offense beautifully, in my opinion.
Yes.
So they're going to go full wide receiver set. Number 25 in the backfield. O'Connell back to pass. He looks to the right. He's got his man.
Ankowitz.
Incomplete, though. Ankowitz, a big receiver. I didn't realize on film he looks like a regular receiver, but out here, he has a definite height advantage over everyone else.
Yes, yeah. He plays on the baseball team as a pitcher, and he's looked like he's ready for the pros from
Love it.
from his size.
Yes. A.J. Lawrence and Anklewicz on the left side. They have that open field to the left side there, but they're going to move Lawrence
Single
from left to
coverage
right.
again.
O'Connell inside, and
O'Connell stutter stepping, looking for not the hole he's in, but where the next hole will be, and they managed to bring him down.
Marcelo Pinto for the Panthers on the tackle. Now it's 4th and 6. That was 3rd down, and they ran the ball, so that tells me they were going to go for it on 4th down the whole time. So it has to be a passing play here. Clock's running, 4th down. You got 6 yards to go. I'm not someone that likes to throw the ball short of the sticks on 4th down. So let's see what the Scarlet Knights have. Motion left to right again. He's going to fake the screen, and then
rolls.
O'Connell's going to scramble around. He's going to go for the 1st down, but I think he's going to be short.
He's short by 4 or 5 yards, but they did move it inside the 20, so the field position at least is good.
That was good coverage, and I think they read that. What they do is they have A.J. Lawrence in the slot. They motion him left to right. He runs to the flat. I think they tried getting him on a play, and Beverly had it all tied up. O'Connell had nowhere to go. So Beverly withstands the turnover, and here they go. They're going to hand the ball off. And good gang tackling for the Scarlet Knights. No gain on the play.
Great pursuit by the 3rd, 4th, and 5th players to the ball.
Exactly.
He cut back. They had blocks on the first couple of defenders.
Yeah.
So, the defensive coach has them swarming to the ball rather than covering particular areas.
Here we go. Beverly going to hand it off inside.
And tackled again.
They get 5 yards there, so 3rd down.
Versus Haverhill, there was a lot more open space for their runners than there is here tonight. So that's encouraging.
Well, North Andover clearly saw the tape and said, this is a, wishbone triple option offense. It looks like they are crowding the line of scrimmage. I mean, don't have much wide receiver threat. They got one receiver out there. Everyone else is inside. Here's 3rd and 5. They run the ball inside. And North Andover, impressive here. It's going to be 4th and short.
4th and 2.
Someone is down, but he's up.
Copeland had that carry.
Yeah, and he was the one still on the ground.
So Copeland, number 9 for Beverly's, more of their thumper, like a Brandon Jacobs type.
Yes.
There's Andre Sullivan. We haven't seen much of him, if at all. And so 4th and short. Watch for a fake here. They can get the punt off. Rugby style, almost blocked. A.J. Lawrence calls for the fair catch at his own 48-yard line. So the Knights with great field position.
Looks good.
Their last 2 possessions were in Beverly territory and at their 48-yard line. So
8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. And we're up 7, and Beverly is yet to score.
So North Andover, I don't think they haven't done anything we weren't expecting yet. But I absolutely love them spreading out on offense and using O'Connell to be a shotgun pocket passer, but he's going to roll to the right side. It has man, and he juggled it, but he caught it. 1st down. What a catch. Number 11, Brandon Regan. He's really their 4th option on offense. And a heck of a throw by O'Connell. to be able to throw on the run like that and not have the ball sail on you, that
That's good.
takes some talent right there. So
That
good
brings-
play by O'Connell. He put that one on his college tape right there for all the college coaches watching. That was a nice looking play. Even if you're a pocket passer, you still have to be able to move in the pocket and around the pocket. You still have to have some athleticism. Now they're going to go bunch formation here.
A.J. Lawrence to the left.
And Ankowitz all the way to the right, but they pitch it out to the outside. It's another passing play. This is number 31, Walensky.
Zach Walensky's 5'11", 160, and he's a sophomore.
Wide receiver, safety, like you said. And Zach Walensky playing basketball, he is outstanding basketball player, Ray. I'm telling you, watch him next year.
Sounds
He's
good.
an outstanding point guard. He's got great touch on the basketball. So, multi-sport players, got to love that. Here's O'Connell's going to roll out again, and he finds his man down the middle, but A.J. Lawrence took a big hit. I'm surprised there wasn't maybe a penalty there. But the play was wide open. Lawrence was the slot receiver on the left side, came across. He juggled the ball. That's the second time on this possession that Scarlet Knight receiver has fumbled the ball there or had trouble catching it. So 3rd and 4. I believe that's the first incompletion for Jack O'Connell of the night. He can.
Yes.
So 3rd and 4. This is 4-down territory. O'Connell back to pass in the pocket. Throws short. It's got Ankowitz on the left side. A first down. There's your
Perfect.
man, Ankowitz, Ray.
Comes back and catches the ball for the first down. That's all he needed. That's all they were looking for. That gives you 4 more.
Ankowitz, more of their Adam Thielen type receiver. Tall, good hands. Runs the route you ask him to. A.J. Lawrence, more of their slot receiver, will make the big plays. And they go trip to the right. They go bubble screen to Lawrence. Good blocking on the outside. Lawrence going to cut it back to the sideline and out of bounds. We're going to see where they mark it, about a 7-yard gain. That's that bubble screen.
Yeah.
And if you're noticing, Beverly, their cornerbacks are way off of the receiver. So that bubble screen is there as much as they want it, as long as they're going to stand 10, 15 yards off the ball.
And he gets the ball out there quickly.
Right. With accuracy, yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go trips field side here. They're going to go pistol with Ferrullo in the backfield. And high snap. O'Connell's just going to have to run. He's got something on the left side. He cuts it inside. Heads down to the 2-yard line. O'Connell making something out of nothing there on a broken play.
That was a terrific run by O'Connell. He faked the defender and cut inside of him, made more yardage.
You know, watching the Scarlet Knights, I'm not trying to compare them to the Kansas City Chiefs, but the way they spread their offense out, if the quarterback has the numbers almost every time, they're not. It looks like they're playing man-to-man coverage. Beverly, not zone, so O'Connell can run all he wants.
As you've been saying, with 3 defenders inside, it gives you plenty of room.
Right, now they're going to go jet motion, fake, inside O'Connell. He's in! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
I don't know if O'Connell called his own number there, but he thought he would.
All that jet motion and all these pre-snap movements can freeze you as a defender. You don't know where the ball's going, and then you got receivers to guard on the outside. So a lot to handle for the Panther defense, and they're in a 3-3-5 defense, so they're going to have to make some adjustments.
I think O'Connell's mindset is, I'm sort of 50-50 on all the game calls, but I can make first downs if I just run the ball.
Oh, they couldn't get the extra point
Oh,
off.
well, that's
Sullivan
unfortunate.
Came in and cleaned up the play, so the freshman 1 for 2 on his extra points.
There's about 5.5 minutes to go in the second, and North Andover is really in control of this game. So I think they're as relaxed as we are.
As long as North Andover can stop the rushing attack of Sullivan and Copeland on Beverly, they're not going to get anything going, and North Andover's feeling good right now.
Well, I think they're covering the lane that they had versus Haverhill. So the breakaways aren't there.
Right.
The runner wasn't depending on shiftiness or even speed.
Right. Well, I believe Beverly's only thrown one pass attempt, and it was an incompletion on a screen pass on the opening drive. So
yes.
Other than that, they're not built to come back if they're going to be down multiple touchdowns. So this is a big possession here, going,
it's true.
Towards halftime. You have to make something. At least chew the clock up. Give your defense time to relax a little bit.
Exactly.
Now here's a catch at the 20. He's going to get going. This is Sullivan down the sideline. This is what the Panthers need. They're going to go all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Well,
just with the doctor there for the Panthers.
Exactly. Beverly now thinks they're back in it.
Well, this is the first time they're in North Andover territory all night.
Yeah.
So, and you got to think 4-down territory here as well.
Once there was some confusion on who was going to catch the ball, but as soon as he had it, he could see that all he had to do was run straight.
Right.
He didn't have to come back towards the middle of the field to look for blocking. It was an even man situation right in front of him.
It looks like we have a holding call, and this is coming back.
Wow.
So Beverly, the big kick return is going to be flipped. Holding. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line, and inside handoff.
Here's a runner with speed.
Here we go, 33. Panthers, and he's off to the races. Number 23, and no look back. 23's touchdown. Beverly.
That is Irvine. He got loose.
And looks like we have another flag on the play.
Maybe a holding.
Another holding call. The Panthers can't believe it.
Yeah.
Head coach Jeff Hutton.
There was a pile right at the corner of the tackle box as he started to make his way outside. And that's undoubtedly where it happened.
That was Jordan Irvine, like you said, that had that big carry, but 2 holding calls in a row.
On one hand, that's demoralizing, but on the other hand, they've just got 2 good runs. So
1st and 15. Now everyone just gave it their all in that play, so everyone's still a little tired. North Andover, that was kind of a wake-up call. Still plenty of time in this game. Number 2 in the backfield for the Panthers. And they're going to pass it out to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to kick it out to the 37-yard line.
Well, they got that yardage back.
Andre Sullivan, their Christian McCaffrey type player. Kind of more like a scat back. Number 9, Gabe Copeland's more of the thumper. Number 12, Pierce Heim with his first completion of the game.
You're right. Sullivan is close to the ground, and he gets good cuts.
Right. And looks like we have a timeout, North Andover.
That's appropriate. Let's get a blow.
Right.
Relax. Reset.
So far, the Panthers have had 4 or 5 different running backs in the backfield tonight. We focus on Sullivan and Copeland, but haven't really said their names too much. So they're clearly, giving the ball to all their running backs and see who has the hot hand. Eventually, they're going to have to give it to number 5 and tell him, hey, he's got to make a play like he did on that last one. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Wonder what the defensive coordinator is saying in this situation.
Pursue.
Right. You just got to keep your eye on that ball when you run that triple option. Don't want to get faked out.
North Andover.
DeJesus in the backfield.
7 men up close for North Andover.
Yeah, they're low in the box. And this is a handoff.
There
I
you
believe
go.
that was to another Panther running back. That's 23, Jordan Irvine, who had the touchdown called back. 3rd and 8 now. 4 minutes and change. So you would say this is a definite passing situation, but Beverly kind of limited in their passing attack. I wonder if they'll go with another screen.
They did have one long pass over the shoulder catch against Haver.
Okay. Well, ball was tipped.
Tipped.
And there's A.J. Lawrence coming in.
A.J. is pumped.
He got the pass deflection coming on the blitz, and it's 4th and 8. And the Scarlet Knights hitting on all cylinders on defense. They'll have their 2 returners back there, Regan and Lawrence. Looks like Beverly is in punt protect. So they keep all their guys inside. No gunners to try to pursue the ball. And this is a rugby-style punt. Lawrence will fair catch again at the 35-yard line. 3:54 to go. Plenty of time for the Scarlet Knights. And once again, the playbook wide open for Coach Dubzinski.
Bubble screen and hit the wide receiver for the first down.
Right. And you can think about just chewing up some clock, too. I mean, there's plenty of time. You want to really make this the final possession of the first half. Don't give the ball back to Beverly. Ankiewicz going to be on our side, number 14. Trips to the left. They go bubble screen to A.J. Lawrence. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And the Panthers starting to sniff that play out. And if I'm coach of the Beverly Panthers, I think about using my timeouts potentially to stop the clock if you can get them off the field. Probably have to wait to 3rd down for that.
3:20.
Trips to the right. Lawrence in motion. Roll out and knocked down.
Looking for Andre King.
He's completed one of those already, but good defense by Andre Sullivan. Great running back, playmaker on offense, and nasty cornerback on defense. Good coverage, and it's 3rd and 10. The Knights have not been in too many 3rd and long situations tonight. This may be their biggest 3rd down, or longest 3rd down attempt. They're going to go spread 4 wide. Ball on the left side. O'Connell calling his shots here on 3rd down. He's going to roll to his right.
He's
looking deep. He overshoots A.J. Lawrence. I don't think he was open. And we're going to see the punting team for the first time tonight for the Scarlet Knights.
He wasn't timed up with Ankiewicz. Ankiewicz went down to the defender, turned to the sideline, and our quarterback was forced to look for the second receiver.
Yep, exactly. They ran that old outside receiver runs a hitch, inside receiver runs a corner, and the safety's got to make the play, and he was there. So 4th down, punt.
This is an important play. You don't want to see a block here.
Right. They're coming after it, too. He got it off. And not a terrible punt, knocked out at the 38-yard line. Good punt. And who's out there to punt that was Jack O'Connell. So good thing he got that up. You don't want to see your quarterback get hit on a block punt. So good job by O'Connell to get rid of that ball. So Beverly gets the ball back just under 3 minutes left. They have plenty of time. They have timeouts remaining. I believe they have 3 timeouts based on the scoreboard, so they're going to go to Irvine or Sullivan here, and they swing past to Irvine. He'll bounce it out down the sidelines, to near midfield. That's a first down. That's too much. If you're the Scarlet Knights, you don't want to give up big gains like that. Clock will stop with 2:49 and counting here.
That was very efficient play. The running back was moving at almost full speed, and he led him.
Yep.
So.
And I'm not sure. That could have been a rushing play because I don't know if I'm sure the quarterback threw it ahead or not. You know, I think he threw it behind him, to be honest. It was a swing pass. But either way, it was a good-looking play. So they got Copeland in the backfield. Looks like Brandon Jacobs from the old Giants running back. He swings it out to Sullivan. He'll bounce it out, electrifying speed down the sidelines, and he's checked down at the 25-yard line.
Wow.
Panthers on the move. Best drive of the night.
Yes, 2 minutes, and they let him get outside. He got a lane.
Sullivan, as soon as he gets in the open field and he hits that sideline, man, he is fast. Pierce Himes goes to the left, and he's taken down in the backfield. A double sack. Number 56 and number 9 for the Scarlet Knights.
Excellent.
Nate DeSalt and Caleb Roten.
Nate's a defensive end. Spoke to him before the game. And that's what he was looking for. He wanted to get a sack.
So 2nd and 17. This is important. So clock's running. Beverly knows it. They're 2nd and long. They don't want to be in this.
Yeah, they really need to score here, and that did not help.
So the clock's running. They got to have a sense of urgency now. Pick up the pace a little bit. Scarlet Knights have 9 guys in the box. Here's Heim, and he's sacked again. Oh, man. Looks like 56 again. Excuse me, number 56, Mike Valentino. It's his 2nd sack of the game. Outstanding.
These are the new young linemen.
Outstanding.
And they just proved their worth there.
I'm surprised Beverly's not calling timeout. I mean, it's 3rd and long, so.
It is surprising. This is a first-year coach, but he has coached before.
They don't want to give North Andover the ball back, I guess, with any time left. So that could be the reasoning behind it. Here's Heim. He'll be slingshot the ball downfield to Sullivan. Down to the 21-yard line. Clock is ticking. It's going to be 4th and short. They have about 4 yards to go. Clock is running. I wonder if Beverly's going to call timeout.
23 seconds.
And that's what they're going to do.
There you go.
So 4th and short. I would have called the timeout a little earlier.
They lost a dozen seconds there anyway.
They did. I think they were thinking about what they're going to do. But either way, I mean, you got to have the confidence in your offense. You're going to pick up the first down. You're going to move ahead.
The coverage was good there, but the receivers stopped and came back and made the play.
Right. So Sullivan definitely helped out his quarterback coming back to the football.
Yeah.
So all they needed to do was get a first down here, and they have 2 more timeouts.
Sullivan had the choice. He can stop and make the catch 5 yards short, or he can try to continue. And
maybe drop the ball.
The more time that's running on the clock, the more time there is for a sack.
I see what you're saying, Well, 4th and 4. Normally I would say in the, NFL or maybe even college, 4th and 4 is a passing down, but in high school football, this could be, Beverly could run the ball up the middle here, or, with their triple option.
21 seconds.
What I would probably do is run that, the running back comes in motion, you swing pass to Sullivan, get him on the move.
Jet sweep.
Right. But if you're looking at North Andover's defense, they're putting 9-10 guys in the box. Number 11 is really Regan is the only one really not in the box. The cornerback is out here too. So 4th down, here it comes. They're going to hand it off to Irvine. He's cut down to the backfield, and the Knights are all over it.
Beautiful tackle. Shoe top tackle.
Oh, that was number 5. Jack Ferrulo on the play.
Ferrulo, he's a senior.
So they ran the ball 4th and short, right? And they were ready for it. Now, North Andover, what do you do here? Do you take a knee, take a 13-point lead, or, hey, I have a timeout, why don't I take a shot?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't think they'll. I think the Dubzinski will be conservative.
Okay.
But here they are.
Yeah, well, maybe just a simple,
you
I'd do a fake bubble screen here is what I would do.
You could take a knee, but looks like we're going to try a play.
I like that. Oh, they're going to take a knee. Here we go.
There
So
you
we're
go.
going to go to halftime. North Andover, the dominating 13-point lead. I say dominating because they did dominate that first half, I'd say, but the scoreboard may not necessarily say that. But what do you think of that first half, Ray?
Well, coming into the game, we thought Beverly needed to control the clock. We ran more wide open offense and still controlled the clock. So we got the best of both.
Right.
So what does the Beverly coach do? He doesn't have a real passing game. But they did make a great throw, and the receiver caught it over his shoulder. He had to turn from the inside to the outside and still caught it. So they do have a really polished receiver. It depends.
Well, I think they have to get the ball more in the hands of Andre Sullivan, number 5. He's
Yes.
clearly their best player.
Yeah.
So get the ball to him.
That play, I would call it a screen pass when he caught the ball at full speed.
Yep.
Which gave him the advantage to the sideline.
Right.
So they need to take advantage of that. Use the wide side of the field.
And if you're North Andover here going into halftime, what do you think their biggest thing that they have to do in the second half to hold on to this lead and get their first win of the year?
Well, the quarterback needs to throw 3 more touchdowns.
Okay, well, that would be nice. I would say it's a cliche, but hold on to the football. Don't have these devastating turnovers. And just keep piling in, stopping the run. If you can stop the run to Beverly, it seems like you can, cut the head off the snake and they'll be good. So we'll see how that shakes out. At halftime, the North Andover Scarlet Knights lead 13-0 over the Beverly Panthers here at Joe Wall Stadium at the home opener.
We're looking forward to the second half, and here's the band. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the North Andover Scarlet Knight Marching Band is one of the many performing ensembles at North Andover High School. The Scarlet Knight Marching Band performs throughout the state and at local competitions. The Scarlet Knights also perform at many local parades and provide entertainment and excitement for the many outstanding athletic teams at North Andover High School. This year's fall show is Quidam. The Scarlet Knight Marching Band is led on the field by drum majors Maya Benchacron and Marie Hurst. Color guard captain is Aiden Espaleta. The assistant director of the Scarlet Knight Marching Band is Mr. Chris Nelson, and the director of the Scarlet Knight Marching Band is Mr. Justin Smalley. Please give them a hand.
season last year in April, and you started, first practice back in August. So just kind of talk about that kind of quick turnaround and how you and the team obviously prepared for that.
Oh, I love it. It's the season ended April 25th. The kids the next day, they got right to baseball season, right to lacrosse season, right to track season. They got involved. They were successful in those seasons, and when those seasons ended, we were able to have an off-season, finally have an off-season program where we were able to work on our strength, our conditioning, and we took full advantage of it. June 21st, we had 50 kids out here in the field, 55 kids out here in the field, 3 days a week, 6 in the morning, and that just shows a lot of dedication to the kids that we have in the program, that they're committed to getting better and being better than we were last year. So, yeah, I like playing almost 2 seasons in 10 months. It's pretty cool. Yeah, not enough. Never enough.
So, with that being said, new season, new players coming in, new expectations. I believe you told me you have 100, people through combined freshman, JV, and varsity. What are the expectations looking like this year?
Yeah, we're loving that. That's many places that they're down on numbers. Football nationwide, the numbers are going down, but this year in North Andover, we were pleasantly surprised. 45 freshmen, we have 60 varsity kids, and they show up every single day. So having over 100 kids in the program, that's a really cool thing, really cool stat. We have great assistant coaches, and I think that is definitely a pull to join this program. They're energetic. They put the kids first. They're good role models, and the kids, they genuinely care about each other. And that's, you're a tough team to beat when the kids are actually fighting for the person next to them. And they care about winning. They care about football. It's a priority to them. And, those are the intangibles that we're looking for. And we got a great crop of kids that have all those qualities.
Now, 6 new captains this year. You were talking with me about that, before we jumped on camera here.
Yeah.
Would you just mind speaking about
Absolutely.
them and just in terms of what they bring to them?
Yeah, amazing kids, honor roll students, multi-sport athletes. They check off all the boxes. They're great leaders. They're highly respected in the building. We have, in no particular order, we have David Cooperstein, who's going to be our starting center and D tackle. We have Jack O'Connell, who's going to be our quarterback. We have Brendan Regan, who is going to be our wide receiver and safety. We have A.J. Lawrence, who is our slot receiver on offense and our safety on defense. We have Jack Ferrulo, who's going to be a running back on offense and an inside linebacker on defense. And we have Nick Ankowitz, who is a wide receiver on offense and a defensive end on defense. And all those kids, they all started last year. So they got great football IQ. They got great attitudes. They hold their teammates accountable, and they create a great buzz on the practice field every single day. And the kids they got great locker room presence. They're the type of guys that you don't want to let down because they lead by example every single day.
Welcome back at halftime. I'm Aaron Goodless with you. We have about 8 minutes and change remaining at halftime. Score here at Joe Walsh Stadium. North Andover Scarlet Knights up 13-0 on the Beverly Panthers. Coach Dubzinski must be very happy with his offense, especially his defense, pitching a shutout here in the first half, dominating the time of possession. We'll see how North Andover comes out in the second half. The Panthers are going to have to put some more pressure and come up with some offensive plays to get on the scoreboard. Andre Sullivan and number 9, Copeland, are going to have to be the main focal points coming out in the second half. For North Andover, keep running your offense. Keep stopping the run. 8 and 9 guys in the box. And that's the recipe for success. We've got about 7 minutes and change remaining in halftime. We'll be back here on Cam Sports. welcome back to Joe Walsh Stadium as the Scarlet Knights lead 13-0 over the Beverly Panthers. 3 minutes and change remaining in halftime. Beverly looking to put up points here for the first time tonight. North Andover is going to get the ball to start the second half. First-year coach Jeff Hutton for the Beverly Panthers. I'm wondering if he may think about an onside kick or something like that on this opening kickoff here of the second half. Try to get some momentum back, steal a possession. We got to see if Beverly gets a little desperate and starts using some of their trick plays. We'll see how that shakes out. North Andover has to stay the course, keep playing how they're playing. Turnover-free football here in the second half. Don't give a short field to the Panthers. And Jack O'Connell continue to be smart, aggressive, hasn't made any bad throws, nothing that's going to kill the team. O'Connell only had one or two incompletions in that first half, so his QB rating off the charts. The run game has been okay. They've basically had to run when they needed it with Jack Ferrullo. Pretty much a straight runner, tough runner. So North Andover will get the ball. If I'm the head coach for the Scarlet Knights, I want to make sure they're aware up front of an onside kick or anything like that. Maybe not necessarily an onside kick here, Ray, but maybe a pooch kick right in the middle of the kick return. Maybe try to get the ball. We'll see how that goes. Beverly's going to have to try something here in the second half. What are your keys here for North Andover to keep the lead and maybe build on their lead here in the second half, Ray?
I'm really impressed with the young defensive line, so I just wanted to call out for them.
Yes.
David Cooperstein, Valentino, who's only a sophomore, Jake Salfranc, and DeSalt, number 9, DeSalt. I think he's a senior.
Right.
They've done a tremendous job, and that has put Beverly on their back foot.
Right. That's a good point, Ray. And Scarlet Knights play a 4-2-5 defense, so they clearly made an adjustment, bring everyone up at the line of scrimmage, stop the running attack. And here we go, second half on the way here from Joe Walsh Stadium. And there was a whistle. There was a whistle before the kickoff, so we're going to get a re-kick. I think the Panthers got fortunate there. The ball looked like it was going out of bounds, and it could have been an illegal procedure. So they got fortunate on that. And it doesn't look like they're going to try any onside kick or anything like that. So A.J. Lawrence back, along with Ferrullo and Reagan. Aiden Lynch in the middle of that kick return team for the Knights. And this one's going to be booted to the left side. He could have left it out of bounds, but he's going to take it and return it to the 24-yard line. I think in that situation, I know he's a high school player, but let the ball go out of bounds there. You take the ball to 40.
Good point.
But either way, glad he fielded it. Hey, you get your chance to grab that football, you grab it. So, 1st and 10.
Well, Beverly made better yardage catching by the sideline and running straight. Our player ran towards the middle, so you're running towards more defenders.
Yes, yeah. So here's, they're going to go tight formation with 2 running backs. The motion their tight end and hand it off. Ferrullo up the middle, 2-yard gain.
Looked like he was wide open, and 3 players converged on him.
They go with this 2 running backs set, 2 running backs in the backfield with some motion. Aiden Lynch, their tight end, wingback.
DeAndre King in the game.
And now DeAndre King in the game as well, Ray. He's an outstanding basketball player. They're going to look for him this winter on the basketball team. But the Scarlet Knights here, bunch formation again, 2 straight times. They'll
There's DeAndre.
flick it to
Oh,
A.J.
it's
Lawrence, and he's
A.J.
off to the races. Down to the 35-yard line, and that's a Scarlet Knight first down.
A.J. Lawrence is a senior. He's 5'8", 160, and he's a slot receiver. Sometimes he plays safety on defense.
I wouldn't be shocked to see him playing on Saturday nights. And from what I've seen from him so far this season, he's got 3 touchdowns. They're going to go trips to the left here. 5 wide, 3 to the left. They'll motion Lawrence, and O'Connell will keep it. He'll gain about 2 yards. I'm not in love with that play, Ray. I like O'Connell throwing the ball, but they're clearly trying to get the running game going.
He's getting plays fullback would have.
It's a 2nd and 7. Scarlet Knights, their first possession of the game was big-time ball control, and that's what they're looking to do here in this opening drive of the second half and cap it off with a touchdown. They'll go dual running back set. They'll motion Lynch again right to left, and they go inside. Ferrullo with a spin move. Nice run.
First down. Nice move by Ferrullo.
So Ferrullo, just a hard-nosed runner.
5'11", 170, and a senior.
That's a classic, nice running back attributes. 5'11", low to the ground. Hit the hole.
Good spin move.
Yeah, that was a nice spin move there.
Underappreciated move.
Right. 1st and 10, Scarlet Knights near midfield at their own 46. Once again, dual running back set.
3 defensive linemen.
In motion, they go Ferrullo up the middle, another 5-yard gain. So they're just pounding the rock here on the Panthers. So we talked about the Panthers. They run their 3-3-5 defense. They got to start bringing their linebackers closer to the line of scrimmage, make a tackle. Second and 5.
Reagan out wide to this side.
They're going to motion Lynch again. They'll hand off to Ferrullo up the middle.
First down.
There's another first down. Scarlet Knights.
Ferrullo on the carry for the Knights. Picks up another first down. 1st and 10 at the Beverly 42.
Normally a passing attack for the Scarlet Knights, but here in the second half, running the football.
They're running the clock.
Yep.
Got the lead.
Keep wearing this team down until Beverly changes their defense up. I haven't seen a blitz. I haven't seen anything. Here's number 3, the blitzer for the Panthers, but for O'Connell.
Off the hands.
That was probably the first real errant pass of the day for O'Connell. That was high and could have been a pick 6 on the other end. No one was on that side. So O'Connell's got to be careful rolling to his right on the run like that. He did really well in the first half, but now it's a 2nd and long. Got to be careful.
Passing game is not as sharp here as it was at the beginning of the game.
Right. Oh, well, now we got 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. There's
There's
a
a
pitch
nice
to
play.
Ferrullo on the speed option. And Ferrullo's banging his way to a 12-yard
First down.
gain. And the Scarlet Knights muscling the Panthers all over this field here in the second half. Not even much of a running team, and they're pounding the rock.
That was an excellent play. The pitch held the defender,
Yeah.
and once he pitched it, we had the angle.
There we go. So I wonder here, first and 10, you're running the ball constantly on first down. I wonder if we see a play action here, Ray.
Well, here comes the play from Coach Dubzinski. Jackson O'Connell.
They spread him out 5 wide.
3 receivers to the short side.
Motion Lawrence. And they go in to the
Ankewitz.
outside. Here's your man Ankewitz. Breaks it to the 20-yard line.
Close to the first down.
He's just short at a
One-
half yard.
One defender on Ankewitz, and
Right.
he's much shorter.
Yep. And what they did, they took Lawrence, who's their best player. They motioned him away from the play, get the defense
Yes.
thinking one thing, and they go to Ankewitz, a possession receiver on the other side. He's got Sullivan on him, man-to-man coverage. Second and short. Ferrullo in the backfield. O'Connell back to pass. He's got his
Right.
man up the middle over the head. It looked like Lawrence was the intended receiver.
Yes.
He was shaken up on the play. Ball was overthrown. Tried finding the seam. And it's third and short. I like the idea by Dubzinski to take a shot on second and short.
Looking to split the safeties there.
That's right. Yeah.
But it was good coverage.
Yep. They were ready for it. And it looks like the Panthers have 2 good-looking big safeties back there. Number 6 looks like a good-looking athlete. They haven't allowed any big passing plays, really. It's been dink and dunk here for the Scarlet Knights. Hand off to Ferrullo.
He has the
Down
corner.
to the right side. He's got the corner. Here he goes. Fighting his way. Short of the end zone. First and goal. Ferrullo had the corner.
They're getting good results running to the right-hand side now.
Right. Got knocked out of bounds. First and goal. They're going to get in their pistol offense now. It looks like, no, they're going to stay dual running back set. Aiden Lynch in motion. And hand off to Ferrullo, pounds it inside, he's in, touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
Ferrullo.
Exactly how Coach Dubzinski wanted to draw it up there, Ray. You eat about
Exactly.
half the third quarter, and you cap it off with a touchdown in the run game. Feed your running back, Ferrullo, he deserves it on that drive.
Exactly. Burning the clock. There's 6 minutes left in the third. And we've scored again. It's now 19.
It looks like we're going for 2 here. They went for 2 extra points. They were 1 for 2. They're going to go for 2 to try to get to 21. They'll go 5 receiver set. Motion Lawrence, left to right. Slant pass, here's Ankewitz! There's your 2-point conversion, Ray.
There you go.
Ankewitz, he looks like Adam Thielen out here, just a big possession receiver. They don't have anyone to match up with him. And the Scarlet Knights hitting on all cylinders. Watch out, Merrimack Valley Conference.
They could throw to him on every play and it would be complete. but to save him for when they really need him.
Right, right. So 21-0, Scarlet Knights in control. Still a lot of time left. Beverly just looking to get on the board.
Anchorworks looks big until you see him standing with Cooperstein, who's like 6'5", 280.
Oh, ball's out! Fumble! Scarlet Knights! They got the football!
Rock 'em.
Turnover! And the Scarlet Knights knocking on all cylinders. That was a tough play. The returner wanted to catch that ball and just take off and run. Ball came flying out, and that's a big-time turnover. The second forced turnover of the game for the Knights.
Dubzinski considering what to run here.
Well, considering the running attack was doing so well, they go back to that, but we'll see.
You could run first down off left tackle, second down pass, third down, run it to the right where we're having so much success.
Well, they're on the right hash here. So they'll run inside. It's not Ferrullo, it's number 25. Aiden Lynch getting the run attack.
Another senior. Good hard run by Aiden.
That was a good 5-yard gain. Hey, you pick up 5 yards every time. You're in real good shape.
Aiden Lynch on the carry for the Knights. Got 5 in the play, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6. They stand in the pistol here. Most of the time, when they've been in pistol, they run the ball. Lynch in the backfield again. And they're just killing the clock. Handoff again. Lynch kicks it to the outside. He's going to run past.
Cut back down to the 10.
Andre Sullivan missed the tackle. It was number 23 for the Panthers who made the tackle. Irvine.
And he's injured.
He's injured, had to come out.
He'll come back in, but he
Yeah.
is really stung at the moment.
He's back in there, huh?
No, he hasn't come. He's still on the sideline.
He's on the sideline. There you go. Hopefully he's okay. 1st and 10, 12-yard line.
So that was the runoff tackle.
Yeah, here comes a pistol again. They've ran the ball out of this all night. And they're running the clock down. Handoff again. Panthers knew that was coming that time.
Lynch on the carry. Lots of 1 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 11.
4 minutes left in the third.
Scarlet Knights trying to get their 4th touchdown here tonight. Panthers just have to force them to get the 4th down and hope for the best. They're going to go trips to the left. Ankowitz to the outside. King and Lawrence. Slot and Z receivers. O'Connell back to pass. He's going to fire it inside of DeAndre King.
Close.
He's down to the 1-yard line. What a throw. Sidearm play. O'Connell took a hit at the end. Looks like a little limp, but he's okay. And King with a big play.
That was. Nice catch.
Yeah, and what happened, they faked the bubble screen, A.J. Lawrence. Everyone bid on it, and King is right there. First and goal to go. Pistol formation again. Watching inside, hand it off to Lynch up the A-gap. killing the clock. Inside handoff to Lindo. It's O'Connell faking everybody out with the keeper and the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
O'Connell calls his own number. Nobody touched him.
He had me fooled there, Ray.
Rolled right. Yeah, he faked that handoff and just kept it, and he had a path. The defense pinched in to make the tackle. The ball wasn't there.
So Camden Bethel, the freshman, will get another opportunity at an extra point.
The snap.
Down and down the pipe.
Nicely done.
And Camden Bethel, 2 out of 3. Good looking kicker.
28 for the Knights, and Beverly yet to score.
We like to keep it that way, but at the same time, we'd like to see a nice fight from the Beverly Panthers here. I'm sure Coach Hutton would like to see them just keep on playing like it's 0-0, easier said than done.
Beverly's had a terrific football program for many years. If you look back over 50 years, they're probably the dominant team from the North Shore.
Is that right?
I would say.
Who's there?
Peabody had some years, but...
This is now fumbled, but he recovers it and takes off to the 31-yard line, taken down.
Good run.
So Beverly, who is their Thanksgiving Day rival?
Oh, Salem. Salem for since the 1800s.
Wow. And who does and North Andover plays Andover on?
We do.
On
yes.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, they've had North Andover's had different opponents over the years. They may be with one town for 10 years.
Yep.
Masconomet recently, and back to Andover now.
Right. Hines going to roll out. There's going to be a flag down. Good pursuit by Lawrence. He's been all over the place tonight, playing that cornerback star safety position. It's all over the place. A holding call.
Penalty on Beverly, offensive holding.
So we got the holding call. Not quite sure if they accepted or declined it.
Quarterback has made his way to the sideline and coming back.
So they accepted the penalty. Gonna make it 1st and 20. And the Panthers is digging themselves deeper here.
2nd and 25 for Beverly.
So they need to make it to 42. Running back in the middle, carrying 3 or 4 tacklers.
Good hard run by 23.
Irvin.
Yeah, it's Irvine.
2nd down and 17.
That's one of their bigger gains they've had up the middle tonight.
Yes.
Haven't had many of those.
And a credit to the defense of North Andover.
Right, right. And they're crowding the line of scrimmage. Everyone's up there, and they run the ball again. Number 2 for the Panthers.
North Andover in every gap on that play.
Right. Manuel Hernandez on the carry. It's going to make it 3rd down and 17. Watch North Andover. As soon as they come out of the huddle, look, it's about 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. And they're all up there, and here's Sullivan. Looks like he's going to run. He's
He has the
breaks
corner.
the tackle down the sideline, picks up a first down. Andre Sullivan. Lightning quick down the right sideline. When he turns the corner, Ray, he is electric.
Yes, Charlie Finn, I think he was the middle linebacker. He actually closed on him and made the tackle from behind. And the Beverly player was running at top speed down the sideline there.
The Jesus in motion, they flip it out.
Missed
broken tackle and taken down by A.J. Lawrence.
Beverly very good at getting the ball to the player, and he's running at good speed towards an open part of the field. With the bubble screen, you get him the ball shallow, but the defense is still there.
So A.J. Lawrence, I said cornerback earlier, he's playing that star rover safety position where he's all over the place. The inside run, here's Irva, he's got it wide open down the right side, and he's taken down to the 25.
I thought he had the corner, but a great tackle.
Outstanding run. Best run of the day for the Panthers. Clock inside, closing in on 10 seconds remaining. Believe Beverly will let it run out. We'll go to the fourth quarter in a 28-0 game.
Beverly playing very well here now.
Best drive of the game.
Trying to get a play off.
They couldn't get it off. I thought they were just going to let her go. And at the end of 3, the Scarlet Knights on top of the Panthers. 28-0 here at Joe Walsh Field. You are watching Friday Night Football on Cam Ed, the educational access service of North Andover Cam. You can keep up with the town school system anytime. Watch Cam Ed on Comcast Channel 99 or Verizon Channel 28 or online either our YouTube channel or www.northandovercam.org.
If you missed any part of this telecast, we'd like to remind you that you can watch the rebroadcast of these games through the week. You can watch them on Com Ed 99, Verizon Channel 28, Saturdays at 3, Sundays at 8 p.m., Tuesdays at 1 p.m., Wednesdays at 7, and Fridays at 9.
So Beverly, keep on putting pressure on the Panthers. You got to get a score here. A long way to go. Obviously down 28-0 going into the fourth quarter. It's going to take a minor miracle for them to come back.
It's possible, but not probable.
The Scarlet Knight defense out there, ready to go. We talked about their defensive line. I'd say that's the number one group tonight. They get an A+. Especially Cooperstein, 78. Another player to mention. He's been all over the place. A.J. Lawrence, number 3, the smallest guy out there, yet the most ferocious. Keep an eye on number 3. Here's Heim. He'll fire it. Receiver was not looking. Ball hit the turf. Incomplete. The pass was intended for number 12, was the quarterback. The receiver there, number 27.
Little confusion between the two.
Yeah, he didn't turn around. Dangerous play when the receiver and the quarterback are not on the same page.
Yeah. That was about 18 inches away from heartbreak for Beverly.
Panthers 2nd and 10. They're still in this triple option offense.
Up the
Sullivan
middle.
Breaks the tackle for about 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and medium.
Sullivan's sticking his nose in the middle there rather than going for the outside. He's done that several times recently. and he's making good yardage. And as you said, he runs hard.
Yeah, he is a hard runner. Feels to me, though, this offense doesn't quite suit him. But up the middle to Irvine.
The speedster.
That's a first down.
North Andover tackled him after he was already by the defender. He's so quick.
If the Panthers ran more of what the Scarlet Knights do, spread offense, and they ran the ball to Sullivan with not a lot of people at the line of scrimmage, he would have huge lanes. Now a huge tackle, a suplex tackle there. That looks like number 52 or 56. I think it's number 56. Mike Valentino. He's been like Lawrence Guy out there tonight.
Valentino's a defensive tackle. He plays inside. He's only in the 10th grade. He's 5'10", 175.
Impressive. Be a sophomore, start interior defensive tackle. Here's Heim. Quick out to Sullivan. Gang tackle all over the place. The Knights are all over number 41 on the tackle. Jake Southrank. Third down.
Selfrank, another sophomore. Now he's 6'3", 190. So, one, you have the height to bat down a pass. And with Valentino, you're looking to get him over the guard that's going to pull on a running play, so you've got a quick defender to get into the backfield.
Right. And since the Scarlet Knights play a 4-2-5 defense, you got a lot of fast secondary players out there.
Cover lanes.
Here's Heim.
It's the handoff wide to the corner.
And that's number 2.
Quarterback going over to see Hutton, the coach.
Manuel Hernandez on the rush. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Beverly hanging on by a thread here. This is pretty much the game for them.
10 minutes in the game.
Have to convert this 4th down.
First charge time out of the half for Beverly.
Beverly's going to talk about this with a timeout. Ray, what do you see here if you're the head coach for Beverly? You got to pass the football here on 4th and 8.
Yes.
maybe you pitch it to Sullivan. Everyone tries to tackle him and he passes it. Something like that where you hand it off to him.
You could try a screen pass where he's running to the wide side of the field.
Right. 4th down. Let's see what he's got. Rolling to the right.
Quarterback rolling. He's pursued.
And it's knocked down.
Puts the ball up. I don't know if he was throwing that to just get rid of the sack or to actually complete it.
No, they had guys open. He was waiting for Sullivan, who ran a crossing route, but it was number 24, I believe. James Federico, who had the pass breakup, a PVU. Heck of a play.
Nice job by Federico. He's a junior this year, but he played last year as well, so he's experienced on defense.
There's another jet sweep to Lawrence, and he won't go down. Keeps fighting. Some college coaches out there watching this saying, I need that player on my team.
He doesn't give up. Difficult to bring down.
Tough, yeah. And to play that star position and play so close to the line of scrimmage at such a small size, tough kid. 5 wide here. They'll most likely have another motion man. They've had pre-snap motion on every play. They're killing the clock. And here's O'Connell, sling it out, no one there. Sullivan on the coverage. He was looking for DeAndre King on a seam route. Sullivan was there. 3rd and 5 for the Knights. A little surprised they're passing it. Stops the clock with 8:45 left.
Yeah, that is.
A little, just a tad. I mean, I know that's their offense, passing the football. And keep the clock running would be preferable here. 3rd and 6. He's going to roll out. No one open, but he throws middle of the field. He's got Ankowitz wide open. And he's going to take off. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
O'Connell throws the ball off his back foot, falling backwards. The defender thinks he has it, and it just carries over his head. Ankowitz then wide open.
You know, you don't draw that up in practice.
Not exactly like that.
Across the field to the other side. So
yeah,
he was a little lucky there that the secondary player just misjudged it and it went over the head of Ankowitz. Beautiful play. Touchdown Knights. But you don't certainly...
I think it was a total shock to the defender covering Ankowitz. He expected him to outlet back in here.
Yeah. Right, and when you roll,
he was rolling.
Yeah, when you roll to one side, you really shrink the field. So a lot of the times, not great to do that. But if you got a quarterback that can, shift the defense, that's when the big Pat Mahomes type plays wide open. And that's where the big plays came from. So
on the extra point, we allowed 2 defenders in, and the point was blocked.
Oh. Thank you. Missed that one. Point blocked. Got too excited there, Ray.
It's all right. 34-0. This looks like the Beverly Haverhill score.
Right. 7.5 to go. O'Connell with another touchdown pass. Ankowitz. I believe that's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
Well, that's a highlight play, that touchdown just now.
Fair caught, smart play by Beverly at the 30-yard line.
A.J. Partridge covering that kickoff. Partridge is a senior. 6 foot 180.
So they pooch kit that on purpose just to prevent a big return.
I'm sure you're right.
Well, because the kicker's been booting it pretty good down the field. That one's a. But anyway, we got 6:45 to go. 34-0.
Last week against Haverhill, Sullivan dropped a kickoff to him at about the 20, turned around, picked it up, and ran 80 yards straight down the sideline. So they wanted to prevent that from happening.
So I think at this time we'll see some backup players coming in, guys who have not had a lot of time on the field. DeAndre King out there on cornerback.
Jake O'Neill is a defensive tackle. He's a sophomore.
And tackled in the backfield. Heck of a play. Number 44 for the Scarlet Knights, Charlie Finn. Sophomore. Heck of a play inside.
Really good.
The defensive line tonight, all the way around, dominating Beverly. And in high school football, The offense and defensive line makes the entire game.
Charlie plays middle linebacker, and he's about the fourth straight middle linebacker to wear that number 44, and they're all good and all interchangeable. You've got speed, sniffs out the play.
Number 8 for the Panthers with the carry, Andrew Schweizer. 5 minutes and change remaining. 3rd and long. To be honest, Ray, I can't believe watching this game that teams still run the triple option. I thought we had been moved on from that. You don't see that really in college football at all, other than watching Navy or Army or Air Force.
Beverly is a city, and at one time they were one of the major cities in the state. They had a big population. Probably have less people living there now, although probably more than North Andover. And yet they're both playing in the same class at this point. North Andover in the 1960s was probably playing in C division. Beverly was playing in A. Demographics have changed.
Yeah.
They're very well suited to play each other, but North Andover has controlled this game.
Yep.
And you're right, the offense that they're running allows them to score more ways, more often. And the defense, this coach grew up watching his father coach Beverly's type of offense. So they know how to defend it. Haverhill did not know how to defend it.
Right. Well, we're going to see number 6, Jack O'Connell's Knights, going to be over. Looks like number 29.
Both of these teams are going to have winning seasons. You can tell that Beverly has guts. They hang in there. They're well coached. And North Andover is used to being successful.
There's an inside run. I believe that was the keeper to the quarterback, Don Pefine. Second and 7. Waiting for this clock to run out. Shotgun 4 receivers set. They'll go in motion again. They'll flip it to number 34 for the Knights. They'll go down the left sideline, close to a first down. That's Mike McNaught.
Mike is another sophomore. 5'8", 160.
If I have this right, Ray, next game for the Scarlet Knights is against the Marblehead Magicians.
Really?
I believe, if I have that right.
Well,
I'll have to check back at the studio, find out if that's correct. But a good pitch forward. I'm not sure if he got the first down, though.
Marblehead is a ranked team in the top 20.
Yep. I know the top 5 coming in to tonight's action. Catholic Memorial was at 1, Everett at 2, Central Catholic 3, St. John's Prep, and Xaverian right out of the top 5. You have any thoughts on that?
Central Catholic was supposed to play St. John's Prep tonight. They're actually playing at St. John's tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
If I have some time, I think I'll stop by and see that game.
There you go.
St. John's has a magnificent field house.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They used to have a typical high school gymnasium. Now they have a college-style field house.
Wow.
For a major college.
So you're saying that's a top 5 matchup tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dynamite. Yeah. A lot of college coaches will be watching that game.
Yeah, I think the Central Catholic quarterback is highly recruited.
Wish we were doing that game too.
Tell Bill to load up the equipment and meet us there at 11 o'clock.
Here's P. Final take a knee. The Scarlet Knights get some home cooking tonight. Defending their home field here at Joe Wall Stadium.
You know, we really only need a cell phone for tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Bill could edit the whole thing down.
Looks like we're going to get one last snap. And that will do it. The home opener goes to the Scarlet Knights. Good win for the program here. Tough defeat for Beverly. They're going to move to 1-1. Both teams at 1-1. Ray, final words.
The quarterback in there for that last play and others was Dom Peffine. He's also a sophomore, going on 6 feet, but still 160. And here are the players shaking hands. Two great programs. This is classic New England football. We're both happy we were here tonight.
Yes.
And I think people enjoyed the game if they watched it.
Right.
And they should watch it again.
I'm certainly going to watch it again. Final score here from Joe Wall Stadium.
On a beautiful fall night in September.
That's right. Final score, Scarlet Knights 34, Beverly Panthers nothing. We are Cam, Ed. Thank you for watching. I'm Aaron Goodless. I'm here with Ray.
If you're still watching in Beverly, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the game. Really talented team, and I'm sure you'll win your next game.
Well, we'll say long good night. Final score 34-0. This has been a presentation of Cam Sports.